Hi, everyone, and welcome to another live trading series. It is noon on Monday, March 7th. I have some trades to show you. Before we get started, I'm going to just plug my Discord server. If you go to Patreon, it's $12.50 a month. We have 17 people in there. Again, like a lot of people requested it, but then no one's joining. So hopefully if I just keep plugging it, people will join. We're talking a lot of options. It's a lot of beginners. So any beginners who just want to get into options or trading or Canadian finance, anything related to it, just join the server. I'm more available to answer your questions there. Now, jumping right into the video, I'll be trading. I'll just be rolling my covered calls in my tax-free savings account. So this is what I'm aiming for. I am aiming for $2,200. I'm going to roll out 30 days, and this will be 2% of my total portfolio. These are the strikes I'm aiming for. These are all my positions. I have Apple, Air Canada, Bitcoin, Corsair, Open Door, Palantir, QuantumScape, SoFi, TQQQ, Twitter, and Well Health. If you just want an update on the market, everything is going down. It is a very red day. I'm losing money on everything. That's just part of the game. It's part of trading options. A little frustrated, but what can we do? Everything is down. VIX is really high, so I feel confident selling puts these days. At the end of the video, I'll give you some cash secured put ideas. But first, I'm going to roll all of these, but I'm going to do that fast forward style where I just, instead of clicking all the buttons, they're all the same. I'm just rolling using the diagonal call button. I'm going to just like fast forward and talk through some of it. Otherwise, this would be a very long video if I roll forward through all of these. So just to explain what this is, if you want to follow along, Apple, I'm selling the April 14th. Let's go date, April 14th on all of these except TQQQ, which will be March 18th, just because I make a lot of premium on the weeklies for this, so I'm just choosing March 18th, which is end of next week. Just going to fast forward through all of them. If we go into Quest Trade, I'm losing money on everything here. Well, except Apple. If we go into my TFSA balance, I have 102,000. Take a look at the top left. I'm losing $22,000. Ever since Gen 1, I think this said 130,000, and now I'm at 101, so I am losing a lot. I chose riskier stocks in my TFSA for the chance that they mooned. I would save the tax on them, but you know, when you buy risky stocks, this is the risk you take, and I'm losing money on all of them, which is why you see all my covered calls are kind of making money, most of them except Corsair. I don't know what happened here, but Corsair's doing well. I'm just losing money everywhere, so I'm trying to reduce my loss monthly. I made $1,200 last month and now $2,200 this month, slowly reducing my loss. My loss is not reflected in this amount. This is the unrealized value in the shares I currently hold. So let me do my super edit, fast forwarding all of these. What you do if you want to roll, you can either choose custom, you buy back the exact option you sold. An example, I sold the March 18th 170 Apple call, so I'm buying it back here and I'm selling a new one. I'm selling a new one at a further expiration. So here goes my fast forward super edit, right? Rolling this, buy to close, sell to open. That's how you know you're doing it properly, making $242. Closing my 10 calls on Air Canada and selling them another 30 days out for $260. BTCC, this is a Bitcoin ETF. I am buying to close 15 calls and I'm selling another 15 calls for $225. Corsair, I'm rolling in at the money, two at the money covered calls for $110. Open, I'm losing a lot of money on Open. My fault for taking this risk. It's going down just like Zillow, but I am buying to close for covered calls, selling for new ones for $148. Palantir, not too upset about losing money on this one. I am bullish on Palantir in the long term, so this is not too bad. I got it at a pretty good price. So buying to close 3 calls, selling 3 new ones for $180. QuantumScape, rolling 4 covered calls down 2.5 strikes for $320. A little more than I thought. Oh no, $320. Let's put that here. Rolling forward 4 SoFi covered calls. A little upset at this one. I didn't think it would go down below 10, but that's just my luck. It's the risk I take. I was hoping, I buy risky stocks in my TFSA to hopefully try to make some money and get it tax sheltered, but it's not my luck today. So I'll be holding this for hopefully a few months. Maybe I'll sell monthly covered calls, try to make my money back. I've been pretty happy with TQQQ. There's so much premium on it that I can roll up another $1 to covered calls and still make $120. So hopefully every week, if I can roll this up another $1, still make decent premium, I'd be pretty happy. Twitter, I am making $186 rolling Twitter another 30 days. If you recall, a few weeks ago or maybe even a month ago, I made a video on selling an in the money covered call on Twitter to get it at $34 because I think Twitter was 36. I didn't want to buy 36. I wanted it in the low or mid 30s. So I am rolling it forward. Twitter is currently hovering at like 33. So I got Twitter at a discount, which is the purpose of selling an in the money covered call, which mimics a cash secured put. For Well Health, making $150, just rolling it another 30 days. I think I'm losing like $3,000 on this. Kind of annoying. I've held it for a while. It went up. I was doing really well. That's the nature of the game. It kind of goes down and I'm losing money. So I'll sell this. And I need to take a look at why my TQQQ is not being filled. Everything else has been filled. And now just to break down a few trades you might be interested in. So just some trade ideas. If we look at UAL, if we look at like the 1 hour chart, UAL is dropping hard. So from a high of 50, right now it's at 33 and it continues to go down. What I'm thinking, if we take a look at, let me zoom in. We take a look at April 14th, so that's 37 days away. And we look at the 25 strike. It's currently $70. If you sell for $70 and you have $2,500 in cash, you're making 2.8% for 37 days, which I think is pretty good. And on top of that, if it does get assigned at 25, it's still a 25% discount from what it's at right now. So it's at 33. If you get it at a 25% discount, around 24.75. It's down 10% today. I do think you should sell puts on red days, and it has a lot of red days. Again, if you get it at 25, that is 50% of its recent high. And this was just 3 weeks ago. It was at 50. So it might be a good price. If we go back all the way back, even March 2021, it was at 63. They were losing money. 429 here. They're off. I wonder if they're making money now. They're still not. Okay. So they're not making money, but it is a bullish play on the future of airlines. I do think 25 would be a good price. Let's see the low it got to during the pandemic. Ooh. It got to a low of 18. So it still has potential to drop, but you would be getting it at a good discount. And again, it can recover. Its all-time high, I believe, was like 97. So I am kind of bullish on that. Let's see. If we go to Microsoft, I am liking these potential plays on Microsoft. So Microsoft was at around 350. Right now it's at 281. If we look at Microsoft, again, the April 14th, I like selling the monthlies. You see the ones with the M? There's more volume on it. I don't like the ones with the W, the weeklies. So if we look at the puts around 250, you are getting almost 2% for such a big discount on a stock like Microsoft. So we make $440 for $25,000 in collateral. I know that's a lot. A lot of people don't have $25,000 to put into one trade, but you would be making like 1.8% for 37 days. For a company like Microsoft, I do think that's relatively safe. I do think that's good premium. When VIX is at its current levels, 34, 35, this is when Microsoft and Apple become a little more viable. You can start to make a little more money. You see here when VIX is at like 14, 15 in November and December, it's at 16. You don't make a lot of money on Microsoft. It's too safe. You have to go closer to the money, but you can go 10% out of the money. So like 250 Right now it's at 280. So if we go 280 times 0.9, you get a 10% discount on the second or third biggest company in the world. And it offers decent premium. I think anything 1.5% or higher per month is pretty good. You can go riskier if you want and go 260 or 265, but I think a 10% discount, like 250, is pretty good. You have to take advantage of red days. You see the volatility's up 7% today. It's not going to be like this forever. Like if we look at let's look at, I don't know, like the 5-minute chart. SPY drops to 410 and it comes back. You have to take advantage. It had like 5 red days here and it came back up. I do try to take advantage of these red days. It looks like we are in a down pattern though. It is all going down. It is making lower highs and lower lows. I think we'll continue down. I'm a little annoyed, a little stressed, I'm losing money everywhere, but I'm trying to make money monthly to try to recoup those losses. I'm not too worried. I do have a lot of buying power set aside. I do need to go back and figure out why this TQQQ isn't filled. Maybe I'll have to adjust. But in this video, I made $2,269, which is 2.22%. Again, I was at $130,000 in my TFSA value. I am losing, but it's slowly being eroded. My losses are being eroded. I think I'm going to leave it here. I might make another trading video tomorrow showing you on my margin side, just managing AMD, NVIDIA, and maybe even some Tesla. Thanks for watching. Join the Discord, and I'll see you in the next one.